Hello and welcome to Middle Market Executives Thought Leader Network, where we speak to middle market business leaders about the key drivers of growth across the nation. Today we speak to Mitch Peipert, CFO of Thomas Publishing, a 115-year-old middle market firm that has increasingly turned to cloud computing and social media as it looks to reformulate its cost structure for its second century. We begin by asking Peipert how the adoption of a cloud computing mindset is reshaping the Thomas Publishing organization.
We're an old firm. We're over 100 years old, and we've been running and growing a lot of home-based legacy systems over the years, and that's very expensive to build and maintain. The cloud applications allow us to replace the older applications with more nimble ones, and they're less expensive to run and purchase and maintain, and they have the additional benefit that they speak to each other with minimal development. So we've been able to reduce our internal staff who used to develop and maintain the old legacy systems, and we've also reduced staff that are used to reconcile the old systems, and then further we've reduced the amount of errors that we used to have. We're currently moving our billing system to the cloud. We already use Salesforce.com as our CRM, and next year we're exploring moving our ERP system to a cloud-based one.
Are you spending more on IT than you had?
We're actually spending less. Excuse me. We require less staff, and it's also less costly to purchase these systems in the first place.
Let's jump to HR. And what is what role does finance today play in this area at Thomas?
Well, in our company, finance collaborates very closely with HR. A finance individual usually sits in all meetings and all negotiations that HR has with either our benefit plans or anything that involves financial discussions. For example, our finance folks sit on an investment committee along with our HR VP for our 401k plan. I think finance is starting to work with HR, or has plans in the future to work with HR in developing our internal, salary structure by geographic location, by grade level. There's a lot of external surveys, but we believe that they're skewed and really aren't relevant to us or any company in particular, and you're always best served developing your own surveys. So finance will be working with HR in the future to provide those kind of guidelines. We
are often told that the finance function was designed to look backward, of course, with all the reporting. How is finance helping the firm look into the future?
Okay, well, this happens to be, for some time, kind of a pet peeve of mine. Historically, finance has been reactive, and that's not anything negative about the finance department. It's just that they typically aren't staffed well enough to have extra time to do proactive things. So the reactive is what you have to do, for instance, reporting. But I always encourage our departments to be proactive and provide information for decision making, and that's one of the initiatives that we've put in place here, and that entails doing different kinds of financial analysis to help before decisions are made, rather than simply reporting on the results after they've already happened. Another example of this was finance analyzed sales by channel and provided feedback as to revenue versus the all-in cost of generating those sales. And as a result, different channels have either been eliminated or tweaked. We also work with the division presidents with sensitivity and what-if analysis, and that's provided better intelligence and decision-making.
You've been listening to Mitch Peipert, CFO of Thomas Publishing.